So I started making a list of what I wanted to say in this video, and you know what, screw it. I'm going all in, saying whatever I want, and you're gonna like it. Just kidding. But no, I'm not gonna be scripted at all. I just want to say what's on my mind, and hopefully you guys like this video. So yeah. If you guys are stumbling across my channel right now, I'm sorry. This isn't going to be the most uplifting video. This is just going to be my experience in college so far, and hopefully you guys like that. And also, I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you guys subscribe down below. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch lenses just so that I can be a little bit closer to you guys, so I can talk more directly to you, but this is just going to be a sit down person-to-person talk, except person-to-camera talk, I guess. Alright, ooh, that is very close and a personal. Ooh, you could see all my acne. Yeah, don't comment about that because I know it ain't cute, so don't come at me for that. I'm just going to set you down right there. So for this video, I just want to talk about how my life has been going up here in college, and I just wanted to talk to you guys because I feel like I have done really scripted videos lately, and I just want to be more personal with you all. So first, let's just backtrack real quick into my summer session, which was my first session here at UCF. Now, in any way, shape, or form, I'm not trying to say that UCF is a terrible school. No, no, no. This would have happened to me at any school, probably. But especially at Florida schools where we are known to party. But this would have happened to me probably at any school. So nowhere am I trying to say that UCF is a bad school at all. I love UCF. Let's get that out there. Also, I'm not trying to look for your sympathy. I just want to make this video because I know a lot of people who are going through the same thing. So I just want to make it and be like, hey, you're not alone. Let's be friends. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, okay. So now that that's all out there, we are backtracked to summer 2018, which was my first semester here. So when I moved in, I guess any college student pretty much, they have really high expectations, or at least some sort of an expectation. It's just natural. It's a natural human instinct. You're going to have expectations about how things are going to be. And for me, I watch a ton of YouTube videos about college vlogs, and if you're watching this, you're probably the exact same way. And that's okay to have, but I wouldn't set your expectations too high. I set them way too high. I thought instantly I would make friends off the bat. Right off the bat, I would be best friends with someone. And keep in mind that a few months prior to me moving in, I lost my two very best friends. That sounds dramatic, but we just lost all communication. We stopped talking. We just stopped being friends. And so I came into this not having many friends. I had a few friends from back home, but I wouldn't call them my very best friends, you know? So I came into this with 0 friends pretty much, and just hope that I would make friends and I would be this amazing person. And obviously that didn't happen. Obviously that didn't happen. So the first few weeks went by, they were pretty good. You know, I was still really hopeful that I would make some friends, and I just went to my classes a few times. During summer I took I took Communications and Strategies for Success. Took those 2 classes, and for me school was a huge priority, so I was focused on school. I was getting along with my roommates fine, everything was fine, but I was just really focused on school. So I feel like that caused me to pass up some opportunities that I probably should have taken. But for me, grades are really important, and I know I've said that grades aren't everything on my channel before, and I truly mean that, but I just can't get rid of it for some reason. That was a thing that really differentiated me from other people, and that was a thing that if I get low grades, I have a low self-esteem, which that's so bad to say. but that's who I am, and I'm really trying to break free of that, but it's really hard. So anyway, I was really focused on school, really focused on getting good grades, and again, it's summer session, so everything's sped up, so I was really grinding, and which is good, but it made me pass up some opportunities. But I did meet a few people in my classes during summer session, and I don't know, I met a few people, but all they were doing was partying pretty much, because during summer session, not a lot of things are open, so what do college students do? Party. And I'm not against that whatsoever, not against that, but it's just not who I am. I'm not going to go out and party all the time, and honestly, I've never been to a club before, and I wouldn't mind going, but I don't know, I don't know, I'm just tired. I get really tired at night, and by the time that people go out, I'm already asleep. So that ain't working out for me. But again, not against it at all. To each his own. But I know that's not who I am. So, yeah, people would ask me, hey, let's go party, let's go do this. And when I told them that I wasn't that, they would turn the other way, which upset me. I made a few other friends throughout the semester. We were going great, you know, we had the exact same classes, exact same work, things like that, so we would study together, work, but then fall semester rolls around, fall 2018, and during the semester, I am just like, I'm really hopeful, you know, I didn't make any really great friends my summer semester, but that's okay, I just figured that I didn't click with anyone, so I entered fall semester with high hopes. How do I have high hopes for a living? Okay, shut up. But yeah, entered fall semester, and again, same thing happened, except a little bit less party this time, but same thing happened. I joined some clubs, but the problem is that I can't stick with friends, I guess. I don't know. And I started taking things very personally, and I entered a really dark spell my fall semester because I took everything personally. Like, there were a lot of people where I would text and they just didn't respond, and you know, in all honesty, it's a little shitty, in all honesty, but you know, I just took things way too seriously. Like, I thought there was something wrong with me, but in reality, there's just something not wrong with them, but they were obviously too busy to answer or too busy to hang out with me. And I would also have people be like, hey, let's hang out this day, When that day comes, I never hear from them. And, you know, it sucked. It honestly did. And I really did try to put myself out there. Fall semester, I really did try. I joined some clubs. I made a couple friends, but they were just acquaintances, I guess. We would hang out here and there every once in a while. And let me say this, I was taking reduced seating classes during my fall semester, which is pretty much where it's all online except for 5 times where you go to class. So every other week, every 3 weeks, I would be going to class for about 50 minutes. And I would be in this small little group of 5 people that I never clicked with. They were always older than me. That was the main issue. They were always older than me, so when they learned that I was a freshman, they're just like, And most of them were 21, which means they could drink, means they could go out and party. So they just didn't want to hang around a freshman who couldn't do that. So I just didn't make any friends in class there because I was barely going to class. It was all online work. And again, I was pretty much one of the only freshmen there. So that really restricted my options of making friends. But I joined some clubs. I did everything I felt like I should have. You know, I could have been better. Anyone could be better. I could have gone around my floor with like cookies, introducing myself, but you know, it's done, it's over with, and yeah, I could have been better, but also I felt like I did try. I definitely did try. I just couldn't get a friend that really stuck. And I know now that it's not me, but you know, I really felt that it was me, and that's what led me down a really dark path, and I was in a rut for a while after that. Okay, My camera died. Anyway, I'm back on with the whole life sucks. No, but it really doesn't. You know, I just wanted to get that out there and say that, listen, college, you aren't going to click with people the first day of college. You aren't. I know of a lot of people where they instantly made friends. That's just not me. I walk into a room and I am a little shy. I do try to interact, but I'm not that type of person who can make friends with everyone in the room. I'm just not. And I just want people to know that that's okay. That is perfectly okay. During fall semester, I thought it wasn't okay. I was in such a rut. And I was also on Nexplanon, which didn't help whatsoever. I went to the counselor a few times, and I highly recommend going to see a counselor. If you're having problems, go see a counselor. There are usually counselors at your school, if your school is big enough, and there were counselors at mine, and they know what clubs are available to you. They know what options are available to you. So I strongly recommend you going to see a counselor if you are feeling like you aren't fitting in, because that's exactly how I feel like. And I'm not saying a counselor will solve all issues. It won't, but it will help talking to someone, so I definitely recommend that. But I was also on Nexplanon, where that messed me up. That really messed me up. And I can make a whole video on Nexplanon if you want that. It's a form of birth control if you didn't know. But that did really mess me up, so that didn't help matters whatsoever. I was already feeling bad. That made me feel 10 times worse. Okay, so right now I'm obviously in spring semester, and it's going kind of the exact same way, but I'm really looking up. Like, I'm doing this YouTube thing, which has really been helping me stay focused, stay active. I know I just didn't click with the right people yet, and it's taken me a lot longer than others, but, you know, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm the type of person where I would rather wait to meet one best friend instead of meeting 1,000 acquaintances. So I'm just that type of person. My journey is just going on a longer path, you know? It has its downs at first, but I'm confident that it will come back up and it will be amazing. Let me talk about my takeaways first, like things that you can do to really stay active in your college and hopefully make the most friends that you can out of it. So my biggest takeaways were to join clubs, definitely join clubs. And if there are summer clubs, if you do summer session, there aren't many things that are open, but there are some summer activities that you can go to. Definitely recommend that. And also, I'd recommend going around your floor, because usually they're split up in like girls' side and boys' side, or even you can hang out with boys, like, I don't know why I said that, but just go around your floor and introduce yourself. Like, make some cookies, you know, be all nice and cute, and introduce yourself, because that was, I would say, one of my biggest mistakes is that I didn't spend time to meet the people on my floor, and I don't know, I feel like there could have been some really good friendships made because they're on your floor, they're right next to you, you know? So there's that. And honestly, there was this guy, it was the first week of fall semester, and he came up to me and he's just like, hey, can I sit down? I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever, you know, whatever. And it's kind of awkward when you're sitting at a table not talking to each other. So we started talking to each other. And by the way, we were at the student union, this big, huge area. There was no seats. So he just asked if he could sit next to me. And we started talking. We found that we had photography as an interest. We had working out as an interest. We had so many things as an interest. And, you know, I still hang out with him from time to time. But it's not like we're best friends or anything. But anyway, he just sat down and started talking to me, and that I learned a lot from him. Like, just do that. Don't be afraid. People are in the same boat as you. You know, people are in the, oh, I want a boat of Alfredo right now. Oh my god. You know, not everyone's gonna have similar interests as you, but you tried. You tried. So I think that was the huge thing, and to just be willing and be open to have conversation, because a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this too, when I sit down, I instantly put my headphones in instantly block out the world around me. And the biggest thing is to just be willing and open to having a conversation. And to be honest, that's probably the biggest takeaway that I had from this video. And thank you, Justin, for helping me realize that. But yeah, and lastly, be yourself. Be yourself. Do not change for anyone. You will find the right clique, the right people eventually. So please do not change for anyone. Get excited, be happy that you are on this planet, be happy with the friends and family you do have, and just keep on thinking of the positives, because that's where I'm at. I'm constantly thinking of the positives right now, and I'm in a really good place. Even though I don't have many friends, I'm in a good place. So again, I don't want any sympathy from you guys, but I just wanted to let you all know about my experience, because I know a lot of people are going through the same thing that I am. So I just wanted to tell you that you guys are not alone, and your life will get better. It will, trust me. So yeah, I'm being real inspirational here, but I really hope you like this video. This is totally different, but I just wanted to sit down and be real and open with you guys, and I really hoped you liked it, because it was hard for me to talk about it. But again, I am an open book, so ask me anything, talk to me about anything, DM me. I'll have my Instagram right here for you guys. So DM me if you're having a hard time. We'll get through it together. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you got at least something out of this. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.